Hello, I'm Mark Lee, and today I'm going to share some ideas for exhibitors at Accountex 2012. Let's start by talking about your objectives as exhibitors at Accountex. You may have one of three principal objectives. The first may be lead generation. The second could be to generate sales on the day, and the third may simply be to boost your branding. Alternatively, you may have another objective that I haven't thought of. If you're going to make sales on the day, then do ensure that you take with you some facility to take money in terms of the full sale price, or at least a deposit. It can also be very helpful to boost your sales if you have a special show offer for those who attend your stand on the day, either day in fact. If it's brand awareness or brand building that you're after, you'll want to ensure that your site looks attractive to accountants in practice or in business, or both. Not that there are many accountants who are both in practice and in business. That may mean that you need to purchase beforehand or arrange for your stand to have a degree of furniture, decoration, shelving and the like, so that your products can be effectively promoted. You'll also want to ensure you have sufficient giveaways and promotional material to pass to the accountants as they walk past your stand. Unfortunately, it's a fact of life that the accountants who are visiting the exhibition may well be there principally to secure free CPD, continuing professional education, rather than to visit your stand specifically. Whatever objectives you set at the start of day one or beforehand, you may wish to refine them before day two in case that's going to determine a different approach that you adopt on the stand and at the exhibition for the second day to ensure you get the maximum benefit. What else can you do beforehand to prepare for Accountex to ensure that you have a great time and feel that it's been very worthwhile for you and your colleagues? You'll probably want to ensure that as many of your clients, customers and contacts attend the exhibition and visit your stand. One way to do that, of course, is to let them know about it beforehand. You could send out the emails that Accountex provide, you could add banners to your website, you could send out email messages linking to the Accountex site, generally written yourselves, or as I say, use the Accountex ones. You could also take the opportunity to tell everyone about the special show offers or giveaways that are going to be available only to those people who visit your stand on the Thursday or the Friday of the exhibition. Are you going to have the ubiquitous champagne draw into which everybody has to pass their business cards so that one lucky person gets to take away a big bottle of champagne at the end of the day? I'm sure there'll be plenty of those around at Accountex, but you might like to think a little differently and provide something a little unusual perhaps, whether it's a draw for something different or more valuable, or an alternative approach to capturing the business cards and contact details of visitors to your site. Is it just the business card information you want, or do you also want to arrange follow-up calls or meetings for sales appointments and the like? What information do you need to collect, and how will you collect it and collate it and then enter it into your systems so that you can follow up effectively and promptly after the event? You may wish to hire one of those scanners that will do it for you. Alternatively, you may want pre-printed forms that you expect visitors to complete. You will also want to ensure you have plenty of pens so that the visitors and yourself and your colleagues are able to complete the forms and ensure the information is collated for future use. Obviously, you'll want to ensure you have sufficient flyers, promotional materials, brochures and the like to give all the visitors to your stand. Don't imagine that all the accountants who walk past are going to automatically stop and take things from your stand. You may wish to have somebody passing information out so that the accountants can look at it, perhaps at the start of a seminar whilst they're waiting for the speaker to commence, or alternatively when they're stopping for lunch or a coffee during the day. And then ensure that they come back to your stand by including your stand number on the promotional materials that you give out, so they know how to find you should they wish to come back. Alternatively, you might assume that they'd be able to look you up in the brochure, the show guide, and will be able to find you again by retracing their steps. Bear in mind though, accountants are pretty busy people. They've probably attended the exhibition as much to get their free CPD as to visit the stands, and anything you can do to make it easier for them will no doubt be appreciated. You'll want to ensure that you and your colleagues evidence plenty of enthusiasm and energy to attract people to your stand. And you may wish to practice qualifying questions beforehand so that you know which of the visitors to your stand are worth engaging with and spending time with, rather than possible time wasters. Do make sure you keep the stand neat and tidy, make it attractive, discourage any of your colleagues from eating whilst on the stand, that never looks very good. And ensure that you're as approachable as possible. I hope you found these tips useful and that you have a great time at Accountex. I'll be on stand A542 when I'm not in one of the lecture theatres, and I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great time.